Alright, hopefully I'm live. It's been a while since I've done any recordings. I adjusted a few things. Hopefully this comes out good, smooth, and sounds good. I watched some videos on how to set up OBS Studio. I don't use Streamlabs. I use just standard OBS Studio. Kind of set it up better to try to get smoother videos. I know a lot of the last videos have been kind of choppy. Um, just my internet doesn't do well. Uh, Trying to put any kind of major load on it. In fact, I typically drop out during peak times before I started loading this up, which is why I gave it a minute to make sure it was on a run. I was getting a couple hundred kilobytes per second, which that's not good. Not even close to good. But we'll see how it goes. Basically, I kind of wanted to show this off. If you follow us on Mushroom Gaming, you'll see a lot more of this. But, basically, I spent days trying to set this server up the way I wanted. I wanted to do a 10 times rate server. I couldn't get the mods to work properly with the server host. Uh, But overall, it's not too bad. Just kind of doing a little chilled, laid back server, not really a heavy PvP server. Uh, Anybody who wants to do PvP, all I pretty much ask from them is to make sure that anybody they want to PvP with are in agreement of it. Clearly, I don't want to sit here and have to constantly babysit. Well, babysit ain't the right word, but I don't want people on Discord constantly messaging me, wanting me to use the admin powers to rectify any issues. Uh, like I told everybody, I'd like just a, kind of everybody be in agreement on who's going to be wanting to PvP and who just wants to kind of build, chill, do their own little thing. Uh, from the base design, as you can tell, we probably will do some PvP stuff. That's why I went ahead in the original build, built an airlock. Got just a nice little two-story going. Nothing major. This is nothing. Basically, I know once I get too far this way, I will take radiation damage. In fact, when I was getting radiation damage standing on this platform at one point, which is why I put it there. We're just going to do some quick running, do some gathering. We got 48 hours on our upkeep for our TC, so I'm not too worried about the wood and stone, as well as I got lucky. Been able to get a few jackhammers from the egg hunt little mini game that happens, I believe, every 2 days or so. But also, just full disclosure, as you can see, anybody who knows this game knows cooked pork only stacks in 20. Uh, that is the one thing I did go ahead and bring in for anybody who wants to jump in the server and get started. Especially people who have never played, which there's quite a few people who have never played who are interested in playing. I want to make sure they're able to start, so they're getting a stack of cooked pork to start with. Um, it took me 3 days, like I was saying, to kind of get this set up, hopping in and out of the game, so I had to have some food on me to keep my character alive, so I could try to get the mods and stuff to work. Like I said, it's pretty much vanilla game. Couldn't get the mod to work that I wanted. I just wanted a gathering manager mod that allows you to set the gathering rates for all resources to a set multiplier. I was going to do a full 10 times rate, but didn't do too well with the host I use, so we're just going to leave that alone for now. I did get out and reach out to the server host group I do, who are really great about, getting back with people. They said unverified mods tend to not be accepted by the game folders. So, for now, it will be unmodded until I can see if they have a fix to that. But as you can see, I'm not really using this. In fact, I'm trying not to. Like I said, that's going to be more for people who have never played. I've played Rust quite a few times, have a little bit of knowledge in the game overall. It has been a few updates since I've even played this game, being years, not like a few months of updates, but not much has changed since I played. We're going to quickly do this, take full advantage of this. Clearly, if you're the only person on the server, you can get the top spot, which the top spot isn't what you want. You really just want to collect as many of these eggs as possible. Even if you ain't number one, you're going to get rewarded. But I believe at 25 is when you get the silver rank, and those typically have a few goodies in them. But even the bronze ones, you can get the jackhammers. That's where I got the jackhammers from. I would like a chainsaw. I did research the one I did get, though. That way I can make them. My main goal is going to be researching everything that I can. That way I can keep things built. In fact, I never even set up the clan stuff. I'm pretty sure me and Mushroom definitely will group up. I ain't sure if he's going to want to do this on his own and kind of branch off after he gets established, or if we're going to play together. That's going to be up to him on his end. You'll probably be seeing on his channel a few new live streams coming out. We're going to probably stick to 7 Days to Die and this for a while. If you want to watch the other stuff, he does have his content launching. It's Hearthstone, and I'm not sure if he was going to keep with the Hammerthine, I believe was the name of the game. Dwarf mining game. But if we can keep pushing these eggs, I would like to see what it takes to get the gold. Clearly it seems like you get a long time at first, and then time starts to quickly go by. We're going to get us probably around 35, unless I get lucky. Yeah, because as you pick these up, I've noticed more eggs do spawn. The problem is it's a kind of a radius around you, and I believe the more you get, the farther away they do start to spawn. So, we got us 35. I believe that's going to be a new record for me on that one, but it's just a fun little mini game. You get you a few little prizes, plus you get to keep the eggs. Every 10 eggs will give you a upgrade. You can take these and you can upgrade them to bronze. If you get your 10 bronze, you can upgrade it to silver, so on, so on. But let's see. Not a bad crack. We did get the chainsaw, actually, so that's really good. So, 3 silver eggs gave us a chainsaw, 2,500 stone, revolver, 8 rounds, I believe. I don't know. I had quite a bit on me, and the stack is 128, so it might have been more. And then 38 low grade, which I need the low grade right now, so not bad. I've done learnt with these. Honestly, just get you a few of them, crack them open. Don't know that it's worth trading 10 bronze for 1 silver. I don't really know what's in that drop table that would make it worth it. But as far as I can tell, I don't know that 10 bronze is going to be as good as 1 silver egg. Uh, Maybe as you go through, like, to get all your cosmetics, these actually give you better increase during it. Same with, I have the basket in one of the chests back at the base. Basket allows you to just pick them up a little easier. But I don't remember last night, before I did a very short live stream with Mushroom on this, I had this sulfur quarry running for us. Since there aren't that many people on, I'm not too worried about, leaving it. Plus, it's just sulfur, so it's not a huge loss if somebody was to come by and check this. But a lot of the people who are on the server or going to jump on probably not going to realize that you actually can loot these things. They don't look very lootable off the bat. So we're going to put us 20 in there. That'll run it for a little bit. Just keep sulfur coming in for these bullets. But you put your fuel in there. Come up here. Start it. Leave it alone. I hate the ladder animation when you're kind of looking janky off the side. But yeah, the little silo on the end is your storage. But like I said, not too many people who are playing at the moment to begin with. But it is a 50 slot server. Might see how a few other streamers we know and play with, see if they want to hop in or maybe bring their mods in. I'm not really open to bringing in other channel members at the moment, just because I do want to make sure the community we're in have their chance to get in. Maybe they're waiting until payday to pick it up, or they want to, finish a game or two they're playing before they hop in. I just don't want them to feel like the second they hopped in that they're already that far behind. I want that jackhammer because I've already repaired it once, so durabilities went down. And I know you probably shouldn't waste the jackhammer on just metal barrels like that, but I tend to get pretty lucky finding them, so it's alright. Maybe I can get to the point where I have better tools. As you can see, my internet is kind of hiccuping a little bit. Tend to rubber band a lot playing this. But honestly, 7 Days to Die is still worse. I have a lot of problems with 7 Days to Die, especially lately. So, 5-5, yeah. Yep, definitely better. We're going to just go ahead and throw those out. Those are just your basic. Don't think I need a baseball hat, but I'll hold on to it just in case Mushroom needs it. Yeah, we'll go ahead and just eat that and get a little hydration off that, so go ahead and eat that. Ooh, water collector. That'll be good. We're gonna have to make some decisions here, though. You know what? I ain't too worried about the hat. They're not that great, because I gotta have that water collector, and those metal frags are not gonna be worth these stop signs. I have unlocked a few things, so I got the revolver unlocked, buckshot, the watchtower, sewing kits, the large planters, the good revolver pistol bullets, and I believe that is it. This is just something new that I believe it's a new item in the game. Not sure. I've kind of had it since I installed the game, so I'm assuming it's something that's already been there. Baden, do we want that other water bottle? Could go put the rest of that fuel. We're just going to see how this goes. So we got plenty of fuses, just so you are aware. I'm not picking that up. Got rope. Plenty of rope. Definitely ain't worth the leaving the semi body behind. That is my one complaint about this, is the lack of inventory space you actually have. I do wish it was a little more. Only 40 scrap. Also, tip to this is make sure to mark your base, just so you have a basic idea where it's at. That way you can go farther away and not have to worry. I built actually in a area that's almost impossible to miss, which luckily it's a gridded system anyways, so you would always kind of know the grid you're in. I wanted to be over by the sulfur quarry, so kind of got a little bit going on in the area. The gas stations, I think, would have been a better idea, but I'm still debating that, because, not really sure that the trade-off would be worth it. Like I said, I'm kind of thinking about doing some PvP if we can get enough people on who are willing to do it, and it still be fun. Clearly, there'll still have to be some rules with that, like, I don't want anybody to just go wipe somebody, like, at least, you know, clearly go take some loot and stuff, but, like, don't wipe their base to the ground floor, you know, leave them something to start back over with, is what I'm thinking. Like I said, it needs to be something everybody can kind of agree on and it still be fun at the end of the day, because, especially if I'm doing it, if anything, I might just do it where people can try to raid me, because since I got to start literal day one, and, kind of go from there, it gives me a slight unfair advantage, just because I had that extra time to, get set up where other people might not have. Once again, I'm hoping this video is coming through good, because, my internet is not wanting to function with me tonight. Before I forget. Before I forget. Because I will forget, but, definitely don't want to, deal with no lights. Oh, metal fragments. So really quickly, we got tarps in here. Those. Let's drop that off. Let's get rid of that. Really no need in just a single handmade, don't really need handmade shells at the moment. In fact, we'll throw that in there. And we had more eggs. To put that down. Slowly over time, that'll do its thing. Going to use a little bit of the scrap to go ahead and hit the workbench up for the tech tree, because I'd like to actually... I had this planned out how I wanted to do it, and unfortunately I have already forgot. I think I was gonna go down the guns to get to the bombs, but I also wanted the better base building stuff. See, that's the problem with this, because I'm looking at 75, and then, I mean, it's expensive. That's why I would have liked the better rates just on the actual scrap, honestly, would have been a big adjustment. Because I like to be able to make a little bit nicer looking base, but then again, getting into the weapons would be very important right now. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and just go down in this and try not to use too much of this scrap. Had 500, there's 100. I think we're going to stop there. I just do not want to use all of it. Yeah, that's a good amount. So we're going to drop this off in here for now, just so I know where it is later. I'll reorganize these better as well, because it's a jumbled mess. Back, we go ahead, stack the stone in here. Let us do that and put that up there. Now, I'm gonna leave the chainsaw. I definitely want to keep the flashlight with me. And I'm gonna go ahead and drop some gunpowder in there just for the room and go back at it. Gotta make the best I can with the daylight. This video is probably going to be long. I'm going to have to watch it and kind of see how it turned out before I post it, if it even goes up. Hoping the changes I made make these videos a little smoother. The quality wasn't the issue, it was how smooth they were rendering. Definitely don't want choppy videos, but I'm not willing to sacrifice quality, so hopefully the adjustments in the settings have smoothed it out a little bit, keeps it from having the choppy rendering problems. But we're basically just going to go right back to where we were and keep breaking things because we have metal, we have sulfur, things like that. It's the scrap that is our limiting item as far as I can tell that we definitely need to get a lot more of. Clearly you can always use stone, wood, things like that. But especially with that chainsaw now, that's pretty quick to get. With the jackhammer especially, metal and stuff like that is pretty much instant. You're going to get a whole stack. And that should have gave everything time to respawn. I'm going to leave the sulfur quarry alone unless I find some more fuel. Not really sure how many of these fuses I should have. We got quite a few, but I mean, I ain't sure at what point we're like, we don't need any more, because clearly you need them to get into the locked up areas with the correct key cards. In fact, it might not be a bad idea. I do have the green key card for the harbor, as well as I had a fuse in there, and I think I turned it off before I left. So it should be good. I could always take an extra fuse just to be safe. But I'm not sure if it's even going to be worth me doing it tonight. I'm just going to do this one video, do it pretty long, just because I don't plan on being up super late. We're going to do 7 Days to Die. We had a Horde night coming up, but probably not doing that tonight. Now, I know you can ride the elevator down, but this is a newer thing, so I'm kind of checking it out. I haven't seen too much on people actually covering the subway system, so it's kind of like me getting to explore it without really knowing what's going on. Oh, this goes deep. Uh, you ever get that feeling you're just running in circles? Oh, yeah. Yeah, forget that. We'll be riding the elevator down. Yeah, I'm not about to run down that like another 30 times. So let's see what the elevator... Oh! Whew, jump scare. And I'm dead. Well, I have been alive for a while, though. As you can see, did alright. So we're gonna go back home. Uh, this is why you leave. Yeah, forgot about that, though. Let's go ahead and make sure we, cut this on just in case anybody drops in. We're going to do full censorship as well, just to be safe on it. So anyways, back to what I was doing. We're gonna grab a stack of ammo. Back. Oh, there was the other ammo. I'll move that over into the other chest. Oh yeah, I'm gonna leave that there. What do I need for the sword? Weapons. Well, just metal frags. Okay. Yeah, we're going to go in this a little more prepared if I got the metal fragments sitting around. And I do not. So we're going to get that out. Slap that in there. Turn that on. But we're not going to wait. We're going to just get straight back to it. Because, yeah. We're going to got us a little water here. Do have the water tank in the building as well. It has quite a bit of water in it. So I ain't necessarily too worried about that. Get rid of that rock, though. And reload. Should have thought about the shoddy a little sooner, as well as the fact I didn't have band-aids. I knew about the people in the subway, just wasn't aware they'd be right there in the entrance. But I'm going to cut this here, just come back as I'm getting back to the subway. I'm going to try to keep what unnecessary footage I can out of this in case it does come out good and I want to post it. We're back in the elevator. Going to attempt not to die this time. Just want to probably loot those two bodies, maybe peek my head around the corner. But it is starting to get late, as well as this video is already going to be close to the hour mark at least, if not a little past that. Still haven't got me any kind of timer that I can set that's kind of out of the way right here in front of me. Like I did say, I would like to be able to keep track of these videos a little better. Get my setup here again. Or at least a setup. Eat a few of these. Yeah, that's good. Oh, let's get that on the hotbar just in case I need it. So, that is going to save me some time. It'll cost me some scrap, but it'll save me some time. doing this without any kind of long range weapon is kind of dumb. If anything, I should be bringing a crossbow or something down here that I can get some range with. Trying to make sure I know what's around the corner before I just pop my head out. So we got exit or that way, so let's look this way. Oh, another elevator leading farther down. Ah. And elevator leading farther down. But yeah, that's gonna pretty much be it. I'll roll this recording pretty much till I get back and do some quick research, but like I said, this is already going to be close to an hour, if not over an hour as of right this second, and I am doing my best to keep these manageable as far as the uploads go. Clearly, the bigger it is, the longer it's going to take me to get it posted. Even without doing any editing, which I'd like to get into editing them, kind of add a little bit of quality to them, I could say. Because if I don't remember to stop and start, like as far as my pausing and stuff goes, right now my only editing is basically me pausing it at a certain point just to keep the video shorter. It'd be nice to be able to edit some of it out if I wanted to, and be able to kind of make it still look decent with the cuts. See if we can get lucky, see if some stuff might have respawned or spawned by the road. Which I know there is a scientist who occasionally is out here, so it wouldn't be too bad to find him if I'm careful. It shouldn't be an issue to kill him. Keyword, me being careful. I'm gonna go ahead and just eat that. Another semi. Just be nice to actually find the full setup. Because having all those bodies is not doing anything good right now. I'm gonna take this real quick. I'm gonna eat that one. Just need a little bit of this. Ah, there's another one. More of a pants got myself. Let's get rid of that torch and go ahead and grab one of these shelves. If anything, it'll add a nice look. I'll show off the base a little better. Hopefully I can get back there by the daytime. Do not want wood armor. Low grade. Nah, it ain't worth me running back over there. I was thinking about dropping it off in the sulfur, but once again, I'm losing track of time here, kind of getting sidetracked on things I'd like to do. But after getting up at 6 for work today, and currently it is 7:30 p.m., playing by myself, kind of just sitting here, more or less, just not really engaged in anything really serious. I'm really feeling that waking up early. Like I said, we had planned on doing the Horde Night over on Mushroom Gaming for the 7 Days to Die server. But, yeah, some stuff came up, so taking the night off on that end, but I figured I could go ahead and get a video out. Hopefully it'll be uploaded by tomorrow. Not sure what the upload's gonna look like on this. Like I said, I changed some settings. Hopefully it doesn't add any extra file size. I believe I actually was going smaller file sizes on it, but might have went up on it. So, anyways, we got our upstairs, which is just a mirror of downstairs, if I stop rubber banding. But this is more of my kind of, I want to make this look more like a role-playing kind of area. Just to kind of spruce it up a little bit. Downstairs clearly is where all the business is happening. But having nice little details always looks good. Anyways, Mushroom, I see where he decided to take him a nap. But so far, I feel like we're in a good spot, getting our stuff going. I need to find more weapons to research. In fact, I'm just gonna go ahead and put this one in here too. I will put that extra one in here. I'm gonna keep these Easter things together. Got the propane up there. Let's put the bucket in there. I wish there was just a kind of like 7 Days to Die where there's a button to click that kind of just whatever's already there, it'll go ahead and put in there for us. Because it does take me a second to kind of notice everything. So, back, we're gonna because I want to learn those. That is going to save me a little bit of scrap down the line. Nothing immediate, but down the line. And go ahead and grab that. Learn it. As well as, actually, did I... wanted to see... So, I don't know the metal hatchet yet either. How expensive is that? Is it the same? Oh, it costs the same either way. You know what, I'm gonna hold off on that. Mushroom might be going down that line. Can't really do anything with that. This, though, can't do it until workbench level 2, but who cares? That is a definitely must know how to craft item. In fact, I'll let that go. What is it for a workbench level 2? Construction, no. Item? Item. Metal frags we have if we just melt everything down. The high wall and scrap. So where's it at? Do we even have any left? So we have 18. Okay. So we pretty much got the high quality too. It's not that hard to get more of it. Not two of them anyways. Alright, so that gives me an idea what I need to work on the next time I get a chance to. In fact, I still have the solar panels, got large ones, got lucky on that. Still debating should I research it. But, got a little bit going on in here. Nothing major. I want to get those 8 bullets out of there. Those are wasting spaces. I want to put these in here just in case we need them. And I'll put this here just in case as well. And also cut that. Get those out of there. That is just a waste of space. I do want to kind of hold on. These are the pumpkin seeds. I want to hold on to those. That's probably what I'm putting in a planter. In fact, go ahead and just eat these just to get rid of them. That is a food box as well. Just for emergencies. Because I still want to get rid of all this. The problem is, like, there's no easy way to delete that, and a stack size is only 20, so you can't even, like, for example, get rid of 283. You can't. You physically have to do it 20 at a time. Might just go ahead and look up the admin command to delete single items. Do have the hemp seeds, 2 for the cloth, but for now I'm kind of waiting off on these, figure out how I want to set that up. Well, actually, that's what I wanted to get rid of. Can I research that? Never hurts to learn how to make things like that as well. Make us some nice big wood signs at some point. But anyways, I'm going to just kind of chill out in the corner here. But yeah, that's going to be it on this one. I'll probably keep doing shorter videos on this. Maybe just kind of show off some points of interest all over the map. Clearly, I could do like... I don't know, because radiation is on, so like the bigger areas, I definitely can't do at the moment. If I was over here, I could do like, you know, one of the Oxums and then show off Outpost. But I'm on the other side of the map from that. As well as Bandit Camp down here, I might just have to, you know, do some major cuts in videos. Get a full day where I can just run around, show off a few places. Kind of go through here and see what I want. The large solar panels, things like that wouldn't be bad to go ahead and buy. That oil refinery definitely would be worth it, but have to make sure I'm set up for that because I will need a lot of scrap and a way to actually travel that kind of a distance. You know, typically there's a boat that spawns in this general area around here, but even making it over to the harbor takes about 5 minutes and about 20 low qual, so that's still a distance to even just get down to here. So I would like to see if I could find a gyro and just fly it. But we'll have to see because I only went with a 3800 for the map size out of 8000, and it still feels pretty large. But I mean, if you look at this, I mean, I'm here. Here's the base. Well, right here's where I was. Just a short, minute or two run over to the sulfur quarry. So not too bad. You figure that's probably 20-minute run to go straight across, avoiding like the radiated areas. I could probably get to outposts in 20 minutes of running, but that's still quite a ways just to run on foot or get lucky, find a horse and ride a horse as far as I can get it. But yeah, we'll definitely come back to this. Definitely don't have to do shorter videos. This was just kind of a spur of the moment thing. Really didn't plan on doing videos. Planned on doing some live streaming today. But oh well. Um, but yeah, I mean, that's just kind of what I spent 3 days doing just to go with the vanilla game. But we'll get back to this. I might do one probably 2 days or so, maybe three. A new video will be uploaded to this from the time this comes out. So hopefully tomorrow this comes out, which would be Thursday. So maybe by Saturday or Sunday I can have another video uploaded of Rust. Maybe two or three short ones. Not sure. We'll see how it goes.